It's 12 o'clock, folks. You know what that means. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. It's another one of those days, another edition of Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, Monday through Friday at noon. Lunchtime fun. You're seeing us live on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, the Mocorado Facebook page, the Ocean's Pit Facebook page. We're on LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. We are live, all different social medias. And today, my co-host for the full hour is my good buddy, Mr. Jumpin' Jerry Jams in the house, live from Wood Park, Illinois. Got a great show lined up for you. So listen, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in the military. Let's not forget our veterans who fought for our country. But mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the little show about big things. Richie from Seventh Heaven is going to take us in. It's showtime. Jumpin' Jerry, how you doing over there on that side?
Doing good. How about you, pal?
Frozen. Are you frozen? Are you there?
I'm here. I'm walking around. I'm good on your video.
Can you hear me? Because I can't hear. All right, there you are. All right, Jerry, there you are, buddy. Hey, guys, this is Ocean's Pit. Jumpin' Jams is in the house. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, no good.
Can you hear me?
1 second
right,
here.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I put you
Hey,
in
this
the
is
ears.
Ocean's Pit.
No,
So you know it's time for our sponsors, folks. That's right. Might want to take those off. Yeah, those things are no good. All right, guys. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Hey, Blackstone 28-inch griddle with hood. $279.99 down from $399. A 30% savings, folks. How about save up to $150 on a Milwaukee Pack-Out? Save between $50 on Milwaukee Pack-Out tool storage system when you spend $199 or more. They're on sale all month long. Outdo your neighbors with strings of 100, starting as low as $99. And that's all the great deals, many more at your friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our friends from Ace. Jerry, how you doing over there in Elmwood Park on that side here? As soon as we get this out over here, hold on. I'm trying to pull the. How you doing?
doing great. The sun's out. The sun is out. The sun is great, and got nice 50-degree weather out there. I'm sure you'll give us a weather update, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a good day, folks, and we got a lot going on, a lot to talk about. Coming up now, folks, again, to update on my mom, everything. I went to her today. You know, you got to change the heart monitor thing they got every 48 hours. So we got to, me and my sister take turns going to her every day, up and for another week or so. And then she gets that taken out. But she's doing fantastic. She's cleaning. She's running around. It's just amazing the energy that she has already since this operation was done on Saturday of last week. So she's doing great.
That's awesome.
Tonight, folks, we're going to keep the party going. Tonight is, you know, it's Halloween on Friday. Jerry, are you a big Halloween guy? Is it when you were growing up? Are you a big Halloween guy when you were growing up? Not at all. Did you have a favorite costume? Did you ever dress up when you were a kid?
Nah, man. When I was a kid, yeah, I don't know what I was though. Probably Dracula or Frankenstein or something.
Oh, Dracula, yeah, the standard stuff. Well, we got it's going to happen actually Friday, so it's kind of cool. It's Halloween on a Friday night, and then everybody's got the weekend to celebrate if whatever you guys are doing. Party starts tonight at Rosario's in Roselle. The Halloween bash. They're going to be giving away prizes for the people that are dressed up. That starts tonight, 7:30. Double T, Tony Toto. Tomorrow, we're going to continue the party with me and my buddy Jumpin' Jerry Jams on the 30th of October. We'll be at the Village Pub. $100 first prize, $75 second prize. Cash. These are cash prizes is on Thursday night. So hopefully you guys can come out there. Friday, it's going to be a big one as well. It's the very first Halloween costume party that Chicago Prime Steakhouse has ever done. We're going to weigh $100 first prize, a lot of different prizes, second and third, a lot of different stuff going on. That's this Friday, Double T. That starts at 8 o'clock. That's the Chicago Prime. So it's a lot of three-way chances for you guys to win some prizes and come all dressed up with your best costumes, which would be great. Saturday we'll be at the Roxy with Ocean's Rat Pack in Lockport for the very first time there. So that'd be kind of cool. That show I heard is sold out, standing room only. And then Sunday, Ocean's Rat Pack with the main event band. That's going to be on, of course, November 2nd at the theater in Western Springs. So we got a lot of good stuff going on. All right, Jerry, we're going to get right to it right now. Sports betting. Are you a bettor? Well, you I know you gamble, but do you gamble on bet on sports ever?
No.
Super Bowl,
No.
World
No.
Series.
I'll play squares.
Did
but I
you
won't
bet
put
when
it-
Michael was winning all those championships? So when Michael was winning
No,
those championships,
no.
you didn't bet on the games? Never. Okay. All right. Well,
No. Didn't go
Chicago
through
right now
bookies.
wants to
I
put
played
a-
squares. Safe.
Safe. Okay. So you did your squares on the Super Bowl, or was it just all sports?
Yeah. All sports on squares. Yeah.
All sports. Okay. Well, listen to this. Chicago wants to put a 10.25% local sports betting tax in addition to the 25-cent per bet charge. And that's almost 40% gross. Can you hear me, Jared?
I
you
got
hear
you.
me?
I got you. I just did
Yeah.
some. I hear you
Okay.
perfectly.
Yeah, because you're cutting in and out every time you move, every time you touch something, you keep fading in. Okay, so sports betting taxes. Our governor, our mayor, they're trying to do whatever they can. I mean, they're taxing cigarettes more. They're taxing gambling. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're going to stop.
And they're complaining they're broke. That's the funny part. I mean, they can't fund education. They can't fund a lot of things. All the pensions for the state and all the local governments. I mean, they got more money now than they ever have a chance to consume the last 2 or 3 years. I just think everybody's putting everything in their back pockets, and they're not funneling it in the directions it should go.
Yeah, I agree. The money's not
becomes
going
a
to where the people need it. That's for sure. Yeah, I agree with you 100% on
Right.
that. Buddy, how you doing? Ricky Stokes, Ryan, Jill, Indiana in the house, Ryan, everybody, Jerry Jams. It makes a lot of sense. I totally agree with you. Today is also National First Responders Day. So everybody, the first responders, the police officers, the firemen, the doctors, the teachers, everybody out there this is your day. Thank you for what you do. And we thank you guys every day, but it'll be very cool with that. And now the Democratic Party, according to Fox News, is going to put ice trackers, so you can see where the ICE officials are going to be at, so you can run and you can flee from them. Jerry, really? I mean, you brought up Italians. I know my mom came in, filled out. My mom and dad came in, did the paperwork, did what they had to do to become United States citizens. And I
Did the
think
right
ICE is
thing.
doing an incredible job. Right? ICE is done.
I agree.
And now they're going to put a tracker so people can. This is the Democratic Party. This is the Democratic Party here in the state of Illinois, in Chicago, in the city of Chicago. I mean, I don't get it. Like the one police officer that was they just got him after he just became a police officer. They found out he just 10 years went by. He just let the paperwork slide. Why are they letting the paperwork slide?
Yeah, but Hanover Park, I mean, with the Village of Elmwood Park that I work with, to get these jobs, they go over these guys with a fine tooth comb. And Hanover Park, disclosed that they went over everything with a fine tooth comb. So where the problem lies, no idea. But I'm sure that you can't have a record. You got to have everything up to squat. There's a link missing somewhere. Maybe this guy did something that's an impression. They just want to get rid of him. Actually, that's what it sounds like. But, I don't think Hanover Park did anything wrong by hiring him because they went through his whole background. They do a full background check. So I don't understand where the miscommunication
Let me ask you
is.
something. On that full background check, do they check if you're a citizen of the United States?
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that a
First thing it's
question on
there.
your?
Are you a citizen? Yeah. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Okay.
So they probably looked at all his paperwork and said, everything looks legit. They would have never hired him if that wasn't the case. So I don't understand.
Or there's
is.
someone on the, or there's someone on the inside that pushed that paperwork through.
Again, I don't. Anything's a possibility, but I mean, these guys do full background checks, so I don't understand where the problem is.
Right.
And
so there's got to be
they took him
something.
out of Illinois,
I'm just
they
talking about
hold him in Indiana, which is even worse.
Yeah,
So,
I just use that for an example. Yeah, and I'm just using that for an example of the police officer. I'm just talking about the other people that are running or whatever they're doing, not doing the paperwork, needing what they need to do. Larry, how are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Angelo Packy's in the house. What's going on? So, yeah, these ICE trackers now, so people can, it's almost like it's a joke. It's a joke. Do the right thing, get the paperwork, become this, and pay taxes, and come to this country like everybody else does. And that's enough of that.
Exactly.
Okay. And don't forget, folks, at the end of the hour, we're going to give you another chance to win 2 tickets to the Tony Ocean show, folks, coming up November 9th at the Des Plaines Theater, Tony Ocean and Friends. Now, we've gave away tickets already. 2 more tickets at the end of the hour. We're going to give you a trivia question. If you can answer it, you're going to be joining us Sunday, November 9th at the Des Plaines Theater. This is put together by Mr. Ronald Onesti. It's going to start at 3 o'clock. Oshows.com, Tony Ocean Main Event Band, Daryl Armistad, Danny Ramondi, Tony Toto, and Jerry Jams. They got 7 singers, 7 folks from all genres of Joe Catafio from J50s, who just left in London the Beatle tour. Stephanie Lendner, Louis Pipes, Lisa P, Ronnie B. We got Christian Knievel. We got Jenny and Pardo. We got 7 different types of singers. It's going to be a good time. Oshows.com, November 9th. And we're going to away 2 tickets at the end of the hour. Lilia, Tony, Deanna, how are you doing? Tony, happy birthday, son, Joey Deanna, by the way, Mr. Tony. All right, so Jerry, let this now. I've just come up with some stuff here. Now, think about this. Oh, also, happy 25th wedding anniversary to my good buddy Rick and Kathleen Sorcy from the Cave Dwellers. Rick is their drummer. 25 years being married together. We're talking about baseball now, Jumpin' Jerry Jams. We thought L.A. and Toronto. Obviously, the 2 best teams to win it. L.A. was supposed to sweep. Obviously, that happened because, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays did the series yesterday, winning 6-2. The 18 innings. Wow. You want to talk about plays and why it took 18 innings? Well, yeah. You want to know why it took 18 innings? I don't know, 6 hours. That's because ICE was arresting everybody in the dugout. That's why it was taking so bad.
That's a good
18 innings. 6 hours, folks. 6 hours. And
that song's going to become popular.
Is tied.
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
That song's going to become
anyway,
popular. Ice, baby.
Yeah. I think we got a delay because I don't think you're hearing me. I think something's not right here. You're delaying. All right. Anyway, we'll make it work. And now it's tied 2-2 and going back to Toronto. Parking. Get this, Jerry. Parking for this World Series. A regular car parking in Los Angeles is $80 to park. If it was an oversized car, oversized car, it's $150 to park your car.
Does that
So
come
what do you
with
think of the
brunch?
series? Yeah, really.
It's going to be a battle.
What do you
They
think of the
both have
series?
offensive weapons. They both have offensive weapons, as we noticed, and they also have good pitching. It's going to be. By the way, tonight their third game is at Dodger Stadium out of the 5, and then the last 2 will be in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought it
I
said.
don't know.
I thought today on the news it said.
No, they play the first 2 in Toronto, next 3 at LA, and the last 2 will be back in Toronto.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought it to Toronto. So anyway, whatever it is, does LA take this? You think? Is there going to be a game 7?
I wouldn't doubt it. Most teams will try
Game
and make
7.
it a game 6 and get it over with.
All right.
But game 7 is it's in
But
the cards. Thank you, Ryan. He just posted game 5 in Los Angeles.
Okay, thank you. That ESPN they should get their record straight. ESPN should get fired for giving the wrong information. But what I want to say, which is interesting, the Major League Baseball wants LA to win again. Or am I crazy? Because you want to hear something which is really crazy. You know, when you look up at certain things on media, and I was going to start from the top of the other things I had. I just saved some stories before we went on, technically, that had something to do with the game, which I thought was very interesting. And you know what? This stuff here, Jerry, that you hear on social media and stuff, you don't know. But sometimes when you get the records about it, first of all, the Los Angeles Dodgers are the first major league to gross $1 billion annual revenue. $1 billion in annual revenue, the LA Dodgers. But Fox Los Angeles posted the Dodgers win 2 hours before they actually beat the Jays, which led fans to be suspicious. Fox LA is facing backlash after publishing a story saying the Dodgers won 5 while the game was still tied 5-5 in extra innings. The article appeared nearly 2 hours before the final play, leading fans to accuse the network of posting the result early and sparking major suspicions online.
Fix. Sounds like a fix.
I don't know, Jerry. I mean, we're seeing all this.
No, it won't be the first sports thing that they've had.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like Los Angeles. I don't like California. I don't care for the state. I don't care for LA. I don't care Blue Jays, because they beat my Yankees. But Don Mattingly was a Yankee, and he hasn't been in the World Series or anything like this for 40 years when he was in baseball. So I hope they win for him. And does Toronto ever win Toronto won the World Series once already, right?
Have to do a little fact check over here and see if Toronto ever did win.
I thought they did. I thought the only 2 teams. I thought they did. I know Seattle didn't win, and I know the Milwaukee never won. But I'm wondering if they did. Gina, how are you doing? Marion, how are you doing? Jerry Jams is watching here.
The Toronto Blue Jays went to the World Series in 92 and 93, winning both times in 92 and 93.
Okay, so Toronto's already been in the game. I'm hoping Toronto wins, even though they hate America. The Canadians hate America. But hey, now I like what they did with the national anthem. Yeah. But on the national anthem, they respected both the United States national anthem and one. So, thank you, Bernie DeMayo. There's buddy Bernie. Blue Jays won twice in early 1990s. Thank you, Bernie. All right, and our person out to Jamaica, Jerry. Hear what happened over here. I mean, Jamaica is almost gone. The hurricane
Oh,
is the biggest
Cat
hurricane
5.
they've ever had. Wiped it out, bad. Wiped it out. It's gone, and now it's moving towards Cuba,
Catastrophic.
and it's moving towards. Yeah, I mean,
Bermuda.
yeah, that's why you'll never get me to move anywhere in like Florida or Jamaica or these places because you never know. Florida now with all these hurricanes, you're on the water, something happens, your house is gone. I mean, Fort Myers,
Right.
Florida, is still trying to rebuild. Would you go to a tropical to live, Jerry?
Well, when you hear things like Jamaica
Oh,
saying
Jerry.
when a cat. Are you there?
Wait a minute. Boyd says, Jerry, have to rent that your voice out. Oh, on some. Okay, never mind. That's okay. You got it. What were you saying about? What were you saying about?
Jamaica
What were you saying about your
officials said there is absolutely no building that can withstand a Cat 5. Means everybody is in jeopardy. Trees are probably leveled. They probably end up landing in Miami or in Cancun. It's just they have nothing there to protect them from a Cat 5. That's kind of scary. And I have to say, as through the years went on, Florida are building for these kind of catastrophic hurricanes to come through. Well, all the rebuilding in the last, 15, 20 years. So with that being said, I'm sure Jamaican authorities are going to have to, when they do rebuilding, they're going to have to rebuild for
as the
these
buildings
kind of,
got
Cat 5s, Cat 4s. You came in garbled.
well, the buildings.
Repeat that one. I didn't
Mark,
hear what
was
you
it
said.
Naples last year or 2 years ago? Right. Fading out. I
Yeah,
don't know what it is.
yeah.
It's hard for me to. It's hard for me to hear
It's
you.
strong on my side.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe your monitors. Can you do them without those things? Can you hear from your computer?
Yeah, I can hear, but I don't want to do an echo. Let me.
Okay, I'm hearing an echo now. You're watching Ocean Spitler Show. Liz Lynn, yeah, it was great seeing you Saturday night at Taverna too, my friend Liz. It was always great seeing you too. Yeah, okay, so Jumpin' Jerry Jams is with us, folks. All right, let's see now. Can you give us a little look there? Let's see.
I hear you perfect on my side. How about you?
Say something. Yeah, I can hear you now, and now you're not echoing back and forth. All right, perfect. I'm losing it here. Okay, celebrities. Jerry, you ever see do you think that the celebrities, actors, musicians, ball players, sports figures, when they see somebody and somebody asks for autograph, do you think they're supposed to give autographs or they don't have to? Don't you think, though, from all the fans that buy their records or buy their jersey or buy the basketball or buy Michael Jordan shoes, don't you think they're kind of obligated to give people autographs when they ask? I'm not talking about when they're in the bathroom or they're having dinner with their family. I'm just talking about in general.
I think it's a compliment that someone would ask me for my autograph. I mean, it shows that I've, I made a place, being a good, whatever sports activity or whatever actor or whatever. It's a compliment that I have a following that would take their time out and even say, hey, can I have your autograph? But if I'm having dinner or something like that, depending on what kind of a dinner it is. But most places they'll say,
yeah.
what
I was trying to say is not.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm saying what I'm trying to say is a general question. I'm not asking when they're having dinner or in the bathroom, but I'm talking about you see one in the airport, you see somebody somewhere. Don't you think they're kind of obligated to give you that autograph? Because if it wasn't for them buying the records or buying the Michael Jordan shoes or buying the jerseys or buying that, these people would be nothing.
Well, I think so.
Michael Jordan. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, but I never bumped into
Michael
Michael
Jordan
Jordan.
was an asshole. Michael Jordan was an asshole at Jilly's. I seen him 9 times, walked out on his tab, never paid his tab. Charles Barkley came in and picked up the tab and apologized because Michael thought his shit didn't stink.
I think highly. For me, I have experienced an autograph for like Tony Esposito. I was at First Security Bank when they won the Stanley Cup. And I said, listen, I'm only 5 minutes away from my house. I have a bobblehead doll. I need you to sign it. And he was obligated. He says, yeah, fine. I mean, so I think highly of Tony Esposito, who took the time out. I mean, he written it in the back of it like as if it was stamped. I mean, that was just a fantastic thing to go through with Tony Esposito. I'll always look up to Tony Esposito as an outstanding person when it comes to being for autographs and taking time out to talk. And and a lot of guys too that I bumped into the Blackhawks in their, in the locker room. They're fantastic guys. They look rugged, but they're sweethearts in real life. They really are.
Well, not only for hockey, yeah. I mean, more than just the Blackhawks. I've met, and we both have met some celebrities through the years, sports event, and they've always been cool. Michael Singletary, Dan Hampton, McMahon, Dennis Savard, Bobby Hall, Lou Piniella. I've met so many, and they had no problem in signing autographs. It's almost
Dennis Savard and Dan Hampton's. Wow.
Yeah,
they're just class acts. They're class acts.
Oh, right. I'm saying you're in the grocery store, Lady Gaga shopping. Is she able to sign you? That's what I'm trying to say. Are there stars? Because you see, every time they show these celebrities signing something, it's always a sick kid or someone. Yeah. It's almost like they're doing it purposely because it's a sick kid. And not, so, and I know that's great that they're doing it for the kids and they're doing it for people for special needs. I understand that. I'm just talking about, like, Walter Payton was great, hanging and banging. Walter was a great guy. He signed my stuff. He was a great guy. And look, Walter Payton was huge star. But I think some of these celebrities should be updated. Right. I mean, as long as you're not bothering while they're having dinner or they're taking a crap in the bathroom. But, right. Like I remember, I forgot the guy, Sylvester Stallone. This is years ago at Tavern on Rush. He walked in. He goes, guys, I'm going to have dinner. When I finish dinner, I'll come and sign your autographs. And believe it or not, he came back after dinner, about an hour. He came back and he signed autographs and took pictures with everybody. He promised. And a very, very cool, very, very cool. I thought that
last year,
cool. Jumping Jerry Jam.
Ross Varon. I bumped into Ross Varon at Jewel in Melrose. And, hi, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. She talked to me. She didn't remember who I was until I reminded her. And then she's like, oh, yeah. I mean, I think you're obligated if you're out in public. A lot of these people, they disguise themselves so they don't look like who they are so no one bothers them. That's their opinion. If they don't want to be bothered, they go out shopping. That's their prerogative. But, it is what it is. But most people that I bumped into, they have a common courtesy of their fans, which is great.
Yeah, but you know what? And the thing about disguises, here's the crazy thing. They were showing the celebrities going into the Los Angeles game, the Los Angeles Dodgers game. This is the funniest thing. They don't want to be shown. They don't want to be seen. They got baseball hat. They got gloves. They got glasses. But the back of the guy's jersey says Beamer. Justin Beamer. I don't want to be known. I don't want anybody to know that I'm here, but your jersey says Beamer, asshole.
Publicly, you are a Beamer.
What?
Duh. Yeah. Hello. Don't wear the Beamer jersey.
He wanted to wear. Yeah. I mean, so everybody watching the back knows who it is. Why would you wear that? I mean, it just drives me crazy. They walk like this. They cover their face at the camera.
No, did you see the front of the jersey? Don't bother me.
Absolutely.
I met Bobby Hull a lot of times, and Bobby Hull was great. Bobby Hull was great. You know, in
Yeah.
his older years,
But
he
remember,
was a
guys-
fantastic guy.
Yeah, but remember, guys, when people that were right now, we've seen at the end of their careers,
Yeah.
or they're retired. Catch Bobby Hall at the height of his career. Would he be the kind of guy
No.
that would sign that? Or Dennis Savard?
If you give him a bottle of Jack
That's what I'm
Daniels,
trying to
he
say.
would.
Maybe he would. Jumpin' Jerry Jams is with us. Japan has invented a drug that can regrow teeth naturally. Why is it that you hear stories of other countries always discovering shit quicker than we do?
Because they're more advanced. They are. I mean, hey, we could go to Turkey and for a fraction of the cost have a head full of hair. And people are in Mexico. Go to Mexico. You get brand new teeth for a fraction of the cost. You know, China and Japan, they're so advanced. I mean, robots now. We've seen out in Arizona a driverless car. That kind of freaked me out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you know what? That is the future. And you're absolutely right about that. But it's just interesting. You know, you talk with Jumpin' Jerry Jams is on the show with us, folks. This is Ocean's Pit. You know what it's time for? It's time for our good friend, Mary Grievous, for State, its finest. And that's right. If you're looking for some real estate, folks, and I don't know why we're getting a delay here. Meet Mary Grievous, your trusted local realtor with your understanding. That's right. She's here to guide you every step of the way. Available since buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, and expired list. Mary Grievous, Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Go to mgrievousStarkRE.com or give her a call at 630-688-1725. My good friend Mary. And let's not forget the cruise coming up, MSC World America, January 17th to January 24th. 7-night Western Caribbean cruise, Miami, Honduras, Costa Mesa, Cozumel, Ocean Cay. Go to showmusiccruise.com and put Antonio or give Mary a call, like I said, at 630-688-1725 and join Antonio and Seventh Heaven live on the new MSC World America. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. In the meantime, guys, Jerry Jumpin' Jams, you have a record player.
Yes.
Do you remember a record player when we were kids?
Oh, God.
Do you still have a record player at your home? Do you still have a record player at home?
Yeah. I have the original Techniques Mark 12s that were in clubs. I have a set of those. I got probably like 6-7 cases of the big crates still with vinyl. So, yeah. And vinyls, they've been trying to make a comeback last 2 or 3 years. Just MP3s and all that. That's where it's at right now.
Yeah, very cool. I still have a record player that I can play my vinyl. I do have a CD player. I can still play that. I have a cassette player that I can still play that too. So I know exactly what you're saying. I love them. Hanging and Banging says, yes, you can go and get $6,000 for a full head of hair. That's right. Yes, and Walter Payton. God bless. Jerry, you got Thanksgiving coming around the corner right after Halloween, obviously. Are you a ham guy or turkey guy or both?
Love my turkey. Love the turkey. Ham, the only problem with ham is that it makes me thirsty. But I love the turkey. I like the mashed potatoes and all the fixings, the bread stuffing. You know, it's only me and my mom. I'll still put a 12, 14-pound turkey in. I don't care. I'll eat turkey all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for the ham. I don't ever eat ham. I don't even eat the ham sandwiches. That's all I ate growing up as a kid. So ham is the last thing I want to eat. So I'm a turkey guy as well. Don't forget, guys, at the end, Jeanette, how you doing, honey? I hope you had a great birthday. And don't forget, at the end of the hour, giving away 2 free tickets to Tony Ocean and Friends coming up November 9th. Up in Jerry Jam saying that people right now are having trouble finding grocery stores, Jerry, that the sales of Hamburger Helper are mounting. People are depending on Hamburger Helper. What's your take? Did you ever try this Hamburger Helper when you were a kid?
Nah, I never went there. No, I don't know. I'm too used to my mom with everything being scratch and not helped with a Hamburger Helper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, right. We were
I
That
wouldn't
makes a
even
lot of
begin what
sense.
to
I
do
was
with
the same
hamburger
way.
helper.
Yeah, right. Me either. I never tried it either. And Steph, when we were growing up as kids, we were talking about celebrities, autographs, or celebrities in general. And we'd have to say one of the biggest celebrities of all time, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, folks. Here's something, Jerry, you're going to freak out. He made $600 million in 2024. That's more than any living celebrity combined that's still alive in 2024.
Can't take it away.
$600 million.
That's a talent. That's a
Unbelievable.
talent.
And then you have people like Britney Spears. Then you have people like Britney Spears. She's had some problems with and they just got her a drunken driving down the wrong side of the expressway. I mean, what's wrong with some of these people? I mean, bad enough you drink and driving the right way. She was screwed up driving the wrong way. I mean, come on.
Maybe she's doing those things that they sell now.
I don't know what's going on with you, honey.
Yeah, Britney shot.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah,
she's shot. Britney Spears. She's shot.
And you know who else is shot? I'm going to tell you, shot. You know what's interesting, Jerry, with people, and I just got this thing about Italy. I'm finding out, but I don't know if it's just United States. I see a lot of people. They're still having kids, even though Chris world is, which the way this world is going. Hope it gets better. But right now in Italy, there's more pets. In the country of Italy, they have more pets than they do babies. Okay, so this is interesting. Right now, 300 million, 393 billion when it comes to babies through the years. But right now, 0.2 million and 7.9 cats. So right now, the younger generation in Italy are not having babies. They'd rather have the dogs. They'd rather have the cats. I mean, what do you think is going on with the future for our generation? Kids-wise, the way this world is, in your opinion. Now, remember, we're two older guys who are – go ahead.
If I was younger and at this point and thinking about having kids and bringing them up in this kind of a world, what it's in, I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't want my blood to get exposed to what's coming in the future because it's not a Democratic Party. It's split in three different ways. Democratic Party back in the 60s and 70s was strong. Now you're teaching your kids at 4 years old to have a sex change. Really? That never even came into the mix when we were kids. We never heard of that. You know? It's a different thought process.
No, if we did,
what's going on today? I mean,
yeah. Well, I agree. I just think it's in general. It's definitely screwed. I do believe that it's a little screwed up. But then you got to look at you got to look at. I don't know if it's all just Democrats. I just think it's people that are pushing this agenda. I believe it's mostly a small percent of the Democrats. I do believe that. But I just think in general now, some of these people, the way they're treating the kids or telling them what things to do, it's just pretty weird. And then you look at a guy like Bernie Sanders. You got Bernie Sanders. Trump did a better job. I don't like Trump, but we should have secured the border, and that ain't hard to do. In a break, the Democratic Party Senator Bernie Sanders praises Trump border record and faults President Biden for failing to enforce immigration law.
As radical as Bernie Sanders is, it's the first time I ever heard him talk any sense.
Yeah, well, there you go. So he's actually making some sense. And here's a great, I love this. I want to thank Andy for sending me this. I hope, I don't know, can you guys see it? It says it's a picture of Monica Lewinsky saying, "I'm voting Republican now. The Democratic left a bad taste in my mouth." Monica Lewinsky and Don,
literally,
and
that's literally
Bill, former President Bill Clinton. That's pretty funny stuff. Oh, wow. And I'm gonna skip some of these questions here, and I'm trying to get to stuff that kind of relates to men in general with us. People may forget what you said or did, but they will never forget how they made you feel, how you made them feel. I think
I
that's
get that
very important
constant.
in general. Yeah. Right.
I get that. There are things people have told me that I've done in the past that they've never forgotten. I really did that. I mean, but it was all good, I would help their
Yeah. Well,
moms if they couldn't
you know
make it to
what?
the house. I'd throw them in the truck, drive them over to their place. I did a lot of good
Yeah.
deeds.
And look, and people have come up to me and said those things. They also said some of the bad things I did. At least to the point is I admit that I did bad things. People come up there and say they never did anything bad, which is a bunch of bullshit, in my opinion. I'm just saying in general, people have come up, to the years. I even made a record called Pardon My Past. That's how, so I always think it's good. Like anything that's happened, even with that last post about a former friend of ours. And I told you I came up and said what I said, saying that I should have called the gentleman myself and said, hey, I'm going on my own. And that's my mistake. But if everybody likes to throw the dart, but they'll never want to admit when they do something wrong. And
Yeah.
I'm an open book, man. I'm on this show. I'm an open book. And you guys kind of see where I'm coming from. So it's interesting. That's why I think some of you guys still watch the show. This isn't a heart. It's my hands around the neck when you keep fucking with me. Oh, I got to keep sending you some of the stuff. Some of the stuff you guys can't see. And I'm going to try. You know what? We just got this new format where you can put up pictures and you can put videos. Which now I can say Kamala Harris might have said this or something, and I can play the video so you guys can actually hear her saying it, or pictures and kind of stuff. This just brand new format that we just got. I should have got a long time ago. If you want to keep someone away, this is great. If someone knocks on your door, knock back from the inside, and they will run away. Thank you, Jill, for sending me that.
That's a good
That's
Halloween
funny stuff.
trick. Trick or treat, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Jerry, bartenders go to jail for over-serving drunks who kill someone when they're driving. So judges should face the jail time when they let criminals released for doing the same thing? Do you think judges should be held accountable?
I'd rather be a bartender than a judge because they have screwed up 10 times more than bartenders have. Bartenders are doing their job.
No, but I'm talking about, should they be held accountable? The bartender can go to jail if he serves somebody and the guy gets in an accident and die. If the judge lets a criminal who's already had, shouldn't he go down too?
Yeah. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. I mean, you got this guy that killed 3 or 4 people in California. He's out and he kills somebody else. And then all of a sudden you hear about well, he should have been reprimanded and tossed out of the country to begin with. And you guys just let him back in.
Bingo. I agree with you.
Because it's overcrowding in the prisons and they don't want to pay. I'm done.
Makes complete sense, James. If you want to be remembered, this is a great quote, guys. If you want to be remembered after you borrow money from everyone you know.
Nobody will talk to you.
Oh, great one. Yeah, nobody will talk.
Hi, Helen. How you doing, H?
Okay.
There's my
Cardi B. There you go, man. King and banging. How you guys all doing? Watching Ocean Spit. Jerry Jumpin' Jams is with us, folks. Don't forget, at the end of the hour, giving away 2 free tickets to Tony Ocean and Friends. We got one story before we do the weather, folks. The problem is when you import millions of illegals who do not speak English or have any way to learn or hold a job, then you're adding millions to food stamp program that is funded by the tax dollars, which are taken from those Americans who work every day. Carney B responds about President Donald Trump. I tried to warn you all about Trump. Now you all don't have any more food stamps. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the food stamps were meant for need. It wasn't a way of life.
Right.
These stamp stuff were prepared for meant people in need. They need help not just
Not a
some
giveaway.
people
It's not
live
a
with this.
giveaway.
And you Sting, Jerry, there are people that have their there are people right now that they're checking their points on their $300-400 cell phone food stamp points and their SNAP points. That's what they're saying. And that's the weirdest, crazy thing. And it just completely drives me nuts. And people are bitching
How about when they're
about
driving
this,
brand
about
new
that.
cars and they come up with these cards?
I don't. Yes. Exactly. I don't know. I'm just trying to go through some different stories here. There's some good ones. Let's see what we got here. Study shows that women actually sleep better next to a dog than they do a man. And vice versa. And vice versa. Here it is, folks. Great. This is the Republican platform right now. The public, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting stopped and frozen. All right. If you're a Republican, Democrat, the Republican platform: free enterprise, secure borders, honest elections, and personal liberty. That's the Republican format. If you look at the Democratic format, they only have one thing: the Democratic platform: hate President Donald Trump. That's it. Why so much hate for one man? In your opinion?
Because he shoots from the heart. He's like you. You're going to know where you stand with Donald Trump. And if you don't like it, this is the response. He tells it. It's black and white. He doesn't sugarcoat nothing. He doesn't BS the public. And you know where you stand with Donald Trump. So, I mean, that's all I've got. I want to hear the truth of what's going on, not what they want me to believe. If that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Because
and here's
they
the question
all
that we
these
got to
other
be asking
presidents.
people.
Yeah,
you're right, Jer.
They fabricate everything,
go ahead,
and
finish.
nobody knows. Yeah, these other presidents have fabricated everything. We finally got a president that tells it like it is. These guys need to pay their taxes. Why are we getting punished? Why are you paying all this money? So if we tax them, it will level out the field. And we're going to take a hit. And you know what? They're all coming to terms. We got that lady that Trump was just seeing. They're all agreeing now. Everybody's agreeing. They're all on board now. It was tough in the beginning, but now they're all convinced that Trump is being fair. Except for the Canadians. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. Boyd, because the echo that we were doing, it says it was like watching this show is like watching a Japanese movie. Because you say one thing and it came out like this, and it's coming back. It's only happening today. Oh, my God. All right, guys. If you want to worry about anything, why are people worried about 42 million people losing SNAP? And how people are worried why so many people are on SNAP? That's what I'm trying to say. Some of these people have $300-400 cell phones, and they're checking how many points they still have left.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's completely crazy. And I don't know, man. I don't know if there's going to be. I just feel very bad for the people that are trying to go out there and work hard and try to make a living and support a family. I don't know. Hey, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about things. Let's see if I can get the screen to work here. Here it is. It's time for ARC Ace Hardware Minute. It's time for the weather, folks, here. Brought to you today, Ocean's Pit. And again, still not coming on. So anyway, say it to you anyway. Wednesday, October 55 degrees right now, 49% humidity, 50-mile-an-hour winds. Rain in the forecast. So it looks like we got another beautiful, fall day. We're going in Halloween coming up this weekend, so we're excited. That is the weather, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Jumpin' Jerry J today, and fun today, guys. Don't forget, I'm trying to get Frank Peter Boyd from Florida Peter Prado from Florida. I'm sorry. Albert, what's going on? There we go. Now it's coming. So everything's a little on the downside over here, folks. So just bear with me here. Let's see, having a problem here. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Thank you. All right, guys. So in about another 5 minutes, we're going to give away 2 tickets to the actual November 9th, Tony Ocean and Friends. Why can't I get rid of the screen?
It's gone now.
Come on, baby. Gear here. There we go. It's not gone on this side. Everything is still, it's delay. It is now. All right. So let me tell you what else we got coming up, folks. Like I said, we got a busy week. Tonight, Rosario's in Roselle. Halloween costume party. Tomorrow, Village Pub. Friday, like I said, Chicago Prime. Saturday, the Roxy. Sunday, Western Springs. We got November 6th will be at Zaza's. November 8th will be at Country Club. November 13th will be Tavern on the Point. Don't forget December 4th at Tivoli Theater in Downers Grove with Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones. And, of course, Ocean's Rat Pack. And, of course, Indianapolis on December 6th. How's that? How about my good buddy Danny Mazzi watching from Armando Supermarkets? Buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Now, what we got tomorrow is Thursday, Toxic Thursday. Carol Brandolino will be back in Friday. A special 1-hour Kiss. Not only my good buddy Kiss, a guy who loves a lot about Kiss, Matt Cassane will be joining us. Irwin, who plays Ace Frehley on the Creatures of the Nighttime World Best Kiss Tribute Band, is going to be on Friday. It's Halloween. We'll be talking about Kiss for the whole hour. And, of course, the passing of the great Ace Frehley. So make sure if you're Kiss fans, rock and roll fans, you tune in on Friday for that. And in about another 3-4 minutes, we're going to give away a chance for you guys to win. There's 90 in Arizona, dry heat. There it is. It's dry heat, all right. And work for the lower and minimum wage to put food on the table with food stamps. Good point, Boyd. I like some of the good stuff that you guys are sending in.
Way to go, Boyd. Way to go, Boyd.
Yeah, Boyd.
You see what Boyd just put up? You should have Jerry all the time, like your Ed McMahon.
Yeah, we need to fix the echo. Thank God he took the ears off. Yeah, so, yes, I agree with you 100%. We're good. You're correct, sir. I like that, McMahon. Jerry, we don't meet people by accident. We don't meet people by accident. They are meant to cross our paths for a reason. You believe that?
Yeah, some are meant to cross our paths and make life miserable. No, I'm kidding. Actually, it's a good thing people come across your life.
No, but that's
I like
true.
that response.
I'm seeing. Yeah, I think it's true. You're right. They come into the reason for they bump into people. You meet people all the time, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Some could be there to ruin your life. Some people are there to help your life. I agree with you 100%. What response are you getting? I'm not seeing it. What response?
Kathy Splatro says yes.
Oh, okay. There you go. I didn't get to that. It's not there by me yet. I still got Kathy Splatro saying 90 in Arizona, dry heat. So I'm behind.
You got to get your Wi-Fi fixed, Chief.
All right. So my Wi-Fi worked great the last week, and today there's something just not right. All right. So what I'm trying to say, folks, I'm hoping I'll be able to give away these tickets, because if I don't see the right stream, Jerry's going to have to, if he's seen it, because nothing's moving on my. Oh, they're not saying yes. I believe they have to purpose to affect us in some way or another. Kathy, I hope you're doing well in Arizona, honey. 40 million Americans are about to lose their food stamps. This should be the best example for why socialism and communism are dangerous. A government can feed you, can also starve you.
They've done a good job with that.
Right, Jumpin' Jay? Yes, they have. And like I said, welfare and food stamps were not intended to be a safety net. It's not a lifestyle. And
that's why you got Social Security. You should budget yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, and it's just mind-boggling to me. Which is it's scary though, Jerry. What about the people who really need the food stamps? The really people that are going on hard with their families. Uh, it's
Well,
nuts. It's
surprisingly, I
completely
was in
crazy.
Naples 3 years ago, and you've seen a lot of people who are moving out of Florida. It costs too much money. They're moving to Alabama and
Yeah,
Tennessee. You're looking at the food
yeah,
thing, and you got actually, you know, 60, 70-year-old people going to to these drives. They don't have food, and they're reputable citizens, and I'm like, this is kind of sad that we're not taking care of our own people, but why are we helping everybody else out? And it's I don't know, it's like trying to find a corner in the round room to justification of how things work out. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's why I'm lucky. I'm fortunate of all the things that I've done that I don't have to worry and bank on that. But a lot of people's misfortunes,
yeah.
they're not taken care of.
Right. And if everything keeps going the way it is, even the people that have the security be screwed too. If we keep, if this government keeps shutting stuff down and they start screwing with the pensions and they start screwing with their social securities, we can be in big trouble, folks. This is just the beginning with this lockdown. It's not, the
But
Democrats are not going to pull back on this. And you got to watch
you
out
got
on
to
that.
remember, though, a lot of these politicians, they're also vested in Social Security. That's why you'll never see it off the table, because they're going to get Social
No,
Security
not Social
when they
Security.
retire.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, I don't even know if it's going to be around when they retire. I don't even know
It
if
will.
Social Security is going to be around in another 20 years, Jerry. I don't see
We
it if it
said
keeps
this.
going the way it is. Right
We
now,
seen it in the '80s.
Congress is still getting. Yeah, I know, but this is worse right now. This is worse than the 80s.
Mhm.
2024, 20 years worse than the 80s. Our country's never been divided like this, and people lying about a president who was supposed to be healthy and wasn't, and pardon all the. I'm sorry, it's a completely different world. Government is garbage. Well, thank you, Ryan, for that. Yeah, just keeping the government from tapping into it. There you go. Yeah, they're going to tap into it. That's what I'm trying to say. They're going to save their asses before us people do. And when they go after
Oh
your
yeah.
pensions, and when they go after whatchamacallit, that's next. That's next, and it's scary. It really is. The pensions, if they went, if the pensions went, they would be devastating. Frankie, you're right. And what makes you think that the way things are going right now, that if they keep getting rid of Social Security, pensions are next? Oh, I mean, it's
Well,
a scary
401k
world we're
is definitely double
living in,
jeopardy.
folks.
401k is in jeopardy. They can wipe you out in a New York second with the
Oh, did
401ks.
you ever think that 401k would be jeopardy? What makes you think the pensions aren't next? 401k is gone, and they're in trouble, and Social Security in trouble. What
It's the
makes
end
you
of the
think
world.
that's not the next thing? What am I going to hit? That. Let's go into that.
It's the end of the world because
Yeah,
nobody's got
I
money.
know.
No one's going to pay
It's
taxes.
crazy.
Now they can support everybody.
No, right. How's the cattle ranchers and farmers who are getting fucked now? Oh, I mean, it's just crazy all along. Danny, what's up? Danny Mazzy, my good friend again from Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Jerry, we were talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We got a minute left, and I'm going to give away the questions, the answers. The Los Angeles Dodgers flight attendants alleged Dodgers only wanted white thin women on their flights. This is a Los Angeles Dodgers plane. This is an update, a case filed in 2024, beginning of the year, 2025. Two United Airline flight attendants who had alleged that the company provided youthful white female attendants on the charter flights in Los Angeles. Dodgers, the team's request, will have to straighten their lawsuit here. Jesus, I mean, this is
That's messed
nuts
up.
what's going on in this crazy world. It's all messed
Messed
up,
up.
folks. And that's, I can't even, it is what it is. Guys, we're coming to the hour. Now, you guys want to get a chance to win 2 tickets. Now, if you're going to be in town, we've already gave away 6 pairs of tickets for Tony Ocean and Friends concert coming up November 9th at the Slains Theater. Produced by Mr. Ron O'Neitz, Tony Ocean, the main event band, Jerry, Danny, Daryl, and Toto, the main core. And then we got 7 different singers. This hasn't done before, not like this, folks. Not like this, at least not with me doing it. Some of these people haven't even been on the main stage.
Pressure's on.
So this is going to be very good. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yes, it is a lot of pressure, but it's going to be good. Frankie, like I said, we're going to have Louis Pipes. We're going to have Ronnie B., Lisa P., Stephanie Lemon-Brigner, John Garini, Crystal Knievel, and the list goes on and on. Joe Catafio. It's going to be great. Now, chance for you guys to win 2 free tickets. 2 free tickets. Are you ready for the person to answer this question? And here's how it works, folks. Here's how it works. The first name, the first answer that comes up on the screen, I take a picture of the screen, and that's going to tell me who's winning. That's who won the contest. Now, you might have 4 or 5 people doing the same thing, but I can only have one winner here. Okay. So, Danny Mazza, you already got your tickets. We're going to give away 2 tickets. All right. Now, the question is coming up right now.
But I can only have one winner here.
Will you shut the music out? Will you shut that off, Jerry? Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. All right. Here it is. You guys ready? I drink too much coffee today anyway. All right. What animal appears on both the Porsche? What's that noise? Oh.
The drum roll. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was a drum roll. Boy. Okay.
That was a drum roll.
All right, folks. We're already over the 1 o'clock mark. What animal appears on both Porsche and the Ferrari? What animal appears both on the Porsche or the Ferrari? First question, nope. If you want to figure it out, what animal appears both on the Porsche and the Ferrari? Wrong. There it is. Frankie said it. Frankie Setta. It is a horse. A horse, ladies and gentlemen. Frankie Setta. Chicago Entertainers got 2 free tickets going to the winner is Frankie Setta. What is the animal that appears on a Porsche and a Ferrari? Both of them. It is a horse. So there you go. Congratulations, Frankie Setta. Your tickets will be on Will Call that night for joining us. Frankie Setta got 2 free tickets. Congratulations. And we're going to do another one next Wednesday as well. Tickets, folks, until the actual concert happening November 9th. Boy, what a fuck up today. Today was crazy over here. I don't know about front row, but get you those tickets. All right, Jumpin' Jerry Jams. We're excited. We got Village Pub coming tomorrow night. Me and Jerry for $100 gift card, cash prize, $100 cash prize on Thursday, and $75 cash prize on Thursday for best costume. And tonight, prizes at Rosario's, and then, of course, the $100 gift card from Chicago Prime Steakhouse for first prize. And second and third prizes are other prizes as well. So we're excited about Halloween. We got the Roxy coming up, which is sold out. Been there before, and we've never been to the Western Springs Theater either. So we're excited. All right, so here's birthdays for Wednesday, October 29th. For all you wrestling fans, CM Punk, 47 years old. Former Charlie's star Jacqueline Smith is old. Another Chicago star singer, Mr. Dave Marion. Dave, happy birthday. Minnie Pearl from Hee Haw celebrating a birthday. So Silver Fox. Bradley, the husband of Kim Peterson LaFew, celebrating a birthday. Jackie Coogan, of course, who played Uncle Fester on the Addams Family. Keith Urban, 58 years old. Seth MacFarlane, 52 years old. Rita Wilson, the wife of Tom Hanks, turned 69 years old. Pat Sajak is 79. Matt Cassane, brother, happy birthday. Stevie Van Zandt of the Bruce Springsteen Band and the Sopranos. Simon LeBron from Duran Duran turned 66. Here's a man me and you both met Jerry Lee Greenwood. Remember,
Boy.
proud to be an American. We met him at the
Champagne.
we met him at the shopper celebrating
Champagne.
a birthday. And George, you know the Statue of Liberty celebrating a birthday. 139 years. 39 years old to the Statue of Liberty. And guys, congratulations to Fred for joining us live. You're going to get us a great chance in tickets. Guys, tomorrow is Thursday, Toxic Friday. My good buddy Matt Hussein and Jim Irwin from Creatures of the Midnight World, the best Kiss tribute band, whole 1 hour of Kiss. Sorry, you guys, I did it fast, Tony. Yeah, well, you got to be fast enough because we're going to do it again. Chances coming up next Wednesday. All right, guys, we want to thank our sponsor again, my good friend, some Ace Hardware. That's right, folks. Christmas lights on sale again all month long. Outdo your neighbors with strings of 100 starting as low as $9.99. Turkey brine bags of Jeff J's. That's right. Turkey brines are only $8.99 down from $13.99. It's a saving of over 35%. And free $10 gift card when you get a free $10 gift card, purchase a $50 gift card to limit. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace to play local shop, helping neighbors before they were neighborhood jams. Thank you so much for sharing the hour with Look for you tomorrow. Also, guys, can you pray for our little dog, Mia? She went to making sure everything's okay with her. So our prayers go out, Mia. You know what? It's just prayers. We're going to get some news later today. Thank you, Jams. We appreciate it. And thank you guys all for joining us a day. Guys, remember, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. And guys, remember, just because you're offended with anything in life doesn't mean you're right. Be kind to one another. It's very important to be. Ringo Starr says peace and love. We need it more than ever. Thank you, Jumpin' Jerry. Jams, I can't even. You did it's nice when you get here and get some people together, and we're trying to do the best we can, and we really do appreciate you guys tuning in every day, Monday. See you guys tomorrow here at Ocean's Pit. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, is going to take us out. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you all. Peace and love.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
That's all, folks.
Thank you, everybody. Don't forget. That's all. Don't forget Mama D's breads. It's time to get those stocking stuffers. They're available, folks. That's right. Call Natalie Bosch at 847-533-0400 or got to contact her on Messenger. Mama D breads are back. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy life, and see you all tomorrow. Woo! Woo!